Welcome back to Morning in America. Today, another interest rate hike is on the way as the Federal Reserve wraps a new meeting to tackle inflation. This follows the release of the November Consumer Price Index on Tuesday, which found prices cooled last month. NewsNation business contributor Lydia Moynihan joins us now. Lydia, how could the November CPI impact the Fed's interest rate decision today?
Well, we got better than expected news yesterday with the rate of inflation having dropped closer to about 7%. Now, of course, that's still historically high, but it was better than what we had expected to see. Now, inflation seems to be moving in the right direction, of course. Again, when we talk about the rate of inflation decreasing, we're not saying prices are decreasing. We're just saying the rate of prices accelerating is slowing. And so the Federal Reserve has that in mind. This Federal Reserve has been very vocal about ahead of time what they plan to do. They've been leaking a lot of things to the media. So at this point, the market seems to think that no matter what has happened in the last week, the Federal Reserve is going to raise rates about 50 basis points. One thing I want to note is that economists continue to be alarmed, actually, even though inflation is trending downward, that the number of job openings could create a sort of inflationary environment. When there's so many job openings, not enough people working, employers tend to raise the rates that they're paying people, and that continues to create this inflationary cycle. So that is one sort of pesky data point that hasn't been addressed, but the Federal Reserve has done a good job signaling that we'll likely have about a 50 basis point hike today. So that is what is baked into the markets.
All right, Lydia Moynihan, thank you so much for your time as always.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.